So we're here to talk about Theresa May's big, or not so big, Brexit speech that took place last week. And it did kind of tie Britain into this transitional deal. I mean, what do you think about that, the business that we might be tied to the EU for another couple of years after we've finally left?
Well, I think the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, in fact, will have a lot of work to do in explaining the rationale behind their strategy to the Parliamentary Party. We are hearing from the media that they are talking about a transitional period of, some say up to 2 years, others say 2 years. We need clarification on that. They're talking about there are real issues which need to be buttoned down, which is the free movement of people. Many of my constituents expect free movement of people to stop in March 2019. Also, many of my constituents expect the ECJ's jurisdiction over the United Kingdom to stop in March 2019. And also many constituents were expecting us to stop paying the £200 million net that we send to the European Union every week when we pull out. So these are major fundamental questions that need to be answered before they can have confidence that many Tory MPs will actually back these measures when they come before the House next year. I want you to know that we are fighting tooth and nail for very, very limited resources. We've had to fight tooth and nail for an extra £3.5 million for Shropshire schools. Very, very tough negotiations. And when people realise, there are still people out there who don't realise, and we tell them that £200 million of their money is being sent every week to the European Union, a body which hasn't had its accounts signed off for, is it 27 years in a row?
That's about right, yeah.
And when there are only 2 net contributors to the budget. I think the United Kingdom has been extremely generous historically. More generous than I would have liked, and quite frankly I think these questions really need to be answered before the Prime Minister and the Cabinet can have confidence that this will get approved by the Parliamentary Party.